Now we should have a set of negative and a set of positive. Okay, we can set those aside for right now. We're going to come back to that. Okay. Now this is where the meter comes in. Turn your meter on to DC voltage. Can you guys see that on there? Okay. Take your positive lead. We're going to set that aside for right now. What you want to do with the negative lead, are you getting all of this in? You want to do with the negative lead is you want to find a good ground. A ground is like a bolt or something that is straight to the truck. Metal to metal. In this case, since we're by the battery, I'm going to go ahead and use the battery ground. Stick that in the battery ground. Alright. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the key in and I'm going to turn the ignition on so that we can get power to this lamp right here. This lamp here is your turn signal as well as a parking light. So I'm going to turn the key on so we can get power. One of these cables is straight 12 volts for your parking light, stays on all the time. The other cable is to your turn signal. Whenever the turn signal comes on, it sends a pulse of 12 volts, and you'll see, I'll show you on our meter right now. Okay, we put the positive lead on negative lead on the negative terminal of the battery so we can get a good ground, good negative ground. Now what we want to do is we want to come over to here, the parking light turn signal, and we want to check. Now we know the dark wire, usually a black or a dark color, this one is a black with a green stripe, is negative. As you can tell, everything black is usually negative lead. So we know that, we have that established. We just need to find out where the power is coming from now. So first we're going to check this one. Look at my meter, no 12 volts. Now we're going to check the next wire. Look at my meter, 11.9, which is 12 volts. So we know that the steady 12 volts here is the positive lead that we need for our parking light. Now we're going to go back to our positive wire for the LEDs and the halo. We're going to do the same thing as we did before. We're going to do the crimping. We're going to attach this to the positive wire here. This is where we're going to get all of our power from, and our halos are going to light up as well as our LEDs. Crimp those in. Voila. Now we're going to take the negative wire, because we already know where the negative wire lead is, where the negative power is. We're going to do the same thing with the negative see here. Please. Now we have them all attached. Now with all the wiring done, Everything's in place. We're ready to put our halo projector headlight, LED headlight in place. We're gonna set all the wires in a good place so we can not mess anything up. Realign the lamp, and we're gonna snap it in just like we removed the last lamp. If you have to, you might want to reach back, make sure no wires are in the way. It should snap in, but I'm running into a little problem snapping. Okay, now it's snapped in. Now, before you bolt everything down, let's verify. This is the finished product. Halo projector lamp with LEDs installed on the 2010 F150. Okay, as you notice, you might see that I've changed clothes and I look a little different. Well, after installing the headlights on the 2010 F150, I found out that the Ford has a 50-watt bulb, and the new HID I have a 35-watt bulb. Ford requires a 50-watt pulse. So I had to go back and purchase this resistor, which I got from, where did I get this from again? From Stealth Auto. I bought the HID headlamps, the halo lamps, from JM Auto Racing online, and I bought this from Stealth online. Emailed JM Auto Racing asking them, do I need anything else with my particular truck? No response. So, hey, we know how that works. Just wanted to mention that. Thank you, Stealth Auto, for having this available to us with the 2010, or I should say 2009 up. So, I'm going to install this, and then I'll take a picture of where it's installed. All it is it plugs right into your module that you've already installed, and it's just plug and go, and everything works. I tested it with the other headlight, so I know it works, and I'll show you in the end.